Let's know now what made Akbar the Great. Akbar, who was born in the middle of 16th century to a Mughal king by name Humayun. All the kings had many wives for social and political and war reasons. They married different groups because all the groups will become theirs. That was a strategy of marriage. He was born to Humayun and Salima in an outpost. Then Humayun was a king without a kingdom. He was living as a fugitive because he was thrown out of Delhi by his rivals. Many times he conquered Delhi only to give it away. So he was in exile when Akbar was born. Humayun in his lifetime was only waging war to reconquer his throne in Delhi. There was nothing more significant with Humayun. He had many sons, of which Akbar, born to Mother Salima, was coronated at the age of only 14 as per the advice of his powerful mentor, teacher, and the guardian, Bhairam Khan. Bhairam Khan tried to persuade Akbar to go through all the texts, literature, scriptures. Akbar was never interested in reading. But the other side of education, which include hunting, poetry, sculpture, administrative methods, he became a master. He learned the art of taming wild elephants single handedly, wild horses, making cheetahs as pets. He had more than 1,000 cheetahs when he was on the throne of Delhi. Some cheetahs were very well decorated with velvets, golden ornaments, golden chains and collars, and they used to come into the darbar. He had many dogs as well, trained for wars. Akbar was the only emperor in Mughal dynasty who didn't keep the beard. He had only mustache and never a beard. Unlike other Mughals, very fit, ruled India for 50 years, half a century. Such was the greatness of Akbar. Soon after he was coronated, he started waging wars on smaller dynasties to make them part of the Mughal dynasty. He succeeded almost all wars sooner or later except Deccan. Once he conquered the throne of Delhi, he kept 9 experts as Navaratnas. These Navaratnas are the people who are masters of poetry, singing, wit and humor, philosophy, revenue, etc. Like Birbal, Tansen, Abdul Fazal, Mullah Baudini, Raja Todarmal, etc. He had typical Mongol face, and the historians used to say that nothing gets unnoticed in the eyes of Emperor Akbar. Such sharp observation, and he used to sleep for only 3 hours a day. Late night discussions on religion, etc., used to happen. He used to pray namaz during initial days, and when he was in 40s, mid 40s, a few days he was in delirium and disorientation. It was recorded. Nobody knew what happened to him. After that, he stopped doing namaz. He started doing meditation. He used to visit Alauddin Chishti, whose samadhi is in Ajmer, Rajasthan. He stopped going there as well. He started encouraging Hinduism, Christianity, Zoroastrianism, Buddhism, etc. Before this state of affairs, his noble court, which is called as Umrah, had only Muslims. Non-Islamic people were never there. But after this changeover, there were many princes of Rajput, representatives of different religions in that Umrah. He became truly secular. He became a vegetarian. Apart from becoming a vegetarian, he banned cow slaughter in his dynasty and banned slaughtering of animals for at least 100 days a year. He became sensitive, and he was the richest person alive during those times. The present money worth 1500 to 2000 billion rupees. Despite vast empire, vast wealth, he became more humble, detached, respecting women. He started a new organization come religion called as Din-e-Ilahi, which teaches vegetarianism, which teaches the importance of going within and awakening one's consciousness. All the courtiers became his members, these new organization members, and they all gave up after the demise of Akbar and restarted their own religions. At the age of 63, he vacated his body, but he lived physically very fit, traveling from one city to another city by foot many a time. His followers, soldiers, armies used to huff and puff, walking for such long distances. And he was a great war strategist and a great reformer. The spiritual revelation happened during his mid 40s when he became suddenly changed man. He is the only emperor in Mughal dynasty who was truly secular, became a vegetarian, and who started meditation. Not only practiced but made people practice, people observe silence, people practice vegetarianism. The Mansabdari system, Mansab, who was a decentralized person for a certain area of land, who was given powers. The present Mansab word came from his system Mansabdar. a local representative of the government, is still in vogue. The administrative system of Mughals in the era of Akbar was never there in any part of the world, including British. Elizabeth I and Akbar were contemporaries, but they all used to learn from Akbar the Great, the only Mughal who is called as the Great. Thank you.